There's a bit more... Oh, really? There's still more to learn about the debates? Game is a touch of no more heroes in it. I can see that in some of the design, character design. Starting the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into the truth cylinder. Just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. Come their own combination, damage to influence gauge. Press L to rotate the cylinder. Okay. Theme song intensifies. Every time Makoto says I got it, you always thought to yourself, objection! That was the first thing I said the first time you did it, too. 9 people, 9 doors, 9 hours. I thought it was 9... Is it 9 persons? 9 doors? I can't remember the specific ordering, but yeah. 9's is the first one. Virtue's last reward is the second, and the third one's not out yet. Our purpose is this time logic difficulty will be set to mean. Cool, alright. Well, I've never finished court yet, so I don't know what to expect. Alright, the sheath was definitely used as a bat. Kitchen knife set.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack.
It's not a sneak attack. I want to see what they all have to say.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
That happened after the break.
And that's exactly what happened.
Nope, okay. Sword, I'm gonna use the sword sheath on the first one because they were defending themselves.
When the fighting broke out,
The culprit
grabbed
that's when the
first blow
was sword.
based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong.
Objection!
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Well, so far I'm dead on.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Lee, you haven't seen Salty until you've seen Pikachu, Xylo, Chaos, and I in 9.5 hours of Talisman. Have a good night, 9 title.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
With that music, I can't help but feel that his avatar at the side there is just headbanging away.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
I actually didn't see that, Chaos.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
So how long was the speedrun, by the way? I know it was like 22 turns, but how long did it actually play?
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
I'm finding the way this is going down very, very amusing, because the two theories I threw to life last night about the role that Sayaka was going to play is that she was either going to be the first to die or she was going to be a murderer. And it was pretty clear she had a lot of potential to be a murderer because of other things that she had said over the course of it. Okay, wound up dead, not surprised, pretty obvious first kill. The fact that she got killed for trying to be a murderer, though? That's just fucking great.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Have a good lurk, Vivalin.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere.
Nope. Let's just suck it up and face it. Sayaka lured someone there to kill them. It's a given. She was devious, and I saw the potential for that from the beginning.
And attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
We're just the sap she was setting up for it.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Yep, no gold on her hands. Part of her body that shows she never used the sword. If she wanted to use a sword, which part of her body would have to touch it? Her stomach! Wait, what?
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palm?
Oh, Katsuna, you better hope to God that the demo did not have anything to do with the actual game, or you just netted yourself a ban.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands.
Wait, Leon's axle? Oh, yeah!
There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Axel, the Dark Hero! And his never-ending attempt to return.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Okay, so demo had nothing to do with the actual game. Good to know.
Sorry.
It's a good way to do a demo,
I don't
though,
think so.
without damaging your story at all.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, you're stone cold fucking ugly, no doubt about that, but that's not the point here.
No, that's not it at all.
Leon's Toya? Wait, really? Like Toya from Lost Dimension Toya? There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathrooms at nighttime. Yeah, in the water.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime,
What
right?
happens if you have to go to the bathroom in the night? That seems really awful.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
That does sound like a step up for him.
Insult, obviously.
So anyway,
God, you can hear the
Sayaka
axle
never
so
touched the
clearly
sword.
now.
And that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the sheath would have to have been the one without the sword. Yeah, the one who damaged the sheath was Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
It was Mrs. Plum in the kitchen with the candlestick. I made that joke last night too.
No, far from it.
Except I'm inclined to blame Colonel
Almost
Mustard.
as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Yeah, the trials are pretty long, Pikachu, which is part of why I didn't actually continue on from where we were yesterday.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Yep, and we're the dumb sucker.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Ugh, it's a fun boss, isn't it, Persona 3 guy?
That would also explain why she would switch the
God,
nameplate.
dig it! Uh-oh, Steve, what have you done? Oh my... You really did it, huh? I'm just gonna drop that in chat. Everyone, yo, throw love out for Lee and for Steve. Like, and just, I don't even. That warrants a drink. You gotta be careful what you say in this channel, because some people will bring it to life. GG, Steve. I tip my hat to you. That's amazing. You win the internet again. The ultimate crafty delinquent. Oh, God. Alright.
She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they wouldn't become
Yeah, Ginkgo, that was a really good one.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
On top of that, we had gone to school with her, so yeah, the whole thing about like, oh yeah, I'd always wanted to talk to you, and there was no opportunity to do that. Like, she set us up in so many ways, and I don't think he exactly indirectly complimented as much as he implied, you're weak, but you know, that's good in this case because you're too weak to do that.
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired.
Yep.
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
Hey, soft-hearted's a pretty serious insult.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument!
Monokuma playing moderator.
You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it! Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of
Leon's facial
time?
expressions are awesome.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Oh yeah, stuff and things and stuff, seriously.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Told you she had that super creepy psycho smile. Is it really all over? Obviously I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Dying message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, that's wrong! There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember?
Yeah, sorry Leon, I'm gonna be really sad to see you go, but...
11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, Can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it. Left index finger.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
Hey CTC, how you doing today?
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Exactly, Sniper Alert. Yeah. In fact, before they even said it's numbers, I looked, I was like, hey, that says Leon. They're like, it says 110, whatever. I was like, no, it really doesn't say that at all, actually.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still... What the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
That's why I didn't even bother talking to her about it.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Kind of a shame. I like Leon, but...
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but... Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
She was killed by... Noelle!
Whoa! You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Oh, Sakura, you're too dumb to live. She killed by Noette? Damn that Noette. I never trusted him, her, them, it. Noette. There's no use, I just don't know. Failfish yourself right now, son.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
To be fair though, for people who aren't puzzle sensitive, this is a good way to demonstrate bilateral thinking, so I think they kind of need to do it. Rotate it? I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see.
Noelle, yeah, when I say Noelle, that's who I think of, Ginkgo. Noelle Vermilion popped in, just fucking wasted her.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it. So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. Return her message 180 degrees. It should become crystal clear. Select someone. Oh, I did it! I totally knew it was me. Wait. What? She totally killed herself! To be fair, she did kind of bring it on herself, so I'm sort of inclined to point at her, but yeah, no. That face. Don't pick me, don't pick me, don't pick me. Oh, it's a fucking shame, dude.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
J'accuse! I like Leon as well, but...
Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Sorry, Axel. You're going. Lee, who did it? You're kidding, right? These teenagers are too dumb to leave. Nick's a tickety, damn it. Cheers, Lee. Thank you very much for that. And if you think they need to die, you should have seen my conversation with, Chihiro. When she talked about not killing a mosquito because it might have a poor mosquito family. I was like, nope! Not talking to you anymore. You were too dumb to live. Yep, absolutely, Catman. I'm glad we stayed on English for that. Though to be fair, if it were in Japanese, I would just let the VO lines run and then advance anyways. I wouldn't be reading it out myself. But it's better this way.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
You know, he makes a perfectly sensible target as well for Sayaka to go after because he wants to switch from baseball into music, and she's a pop sensation, so he's a really easy draw for the kill. However, he's a baseball player. He swings like a motherfucker.
No, it's not random at all.
And what was it? Yeah, Junko's full of holes. She got a whole lot of extra piercings. She bears a certain resemblance to Sea Urchin right now. No, he is Axel's voice.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were.
Yeah, CTC, never tell me who you like in Danganronpa 2, because I'm going to remember that.
And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped.
You tried to kill him, didn't have to break into the bathroom and finish her off. True, however, stop and think about it. If it's already started happening, as tense a situation as that is, someone tries to kill you, you now have the best possible motivation available to kill them and potentially get out of here.
Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Why is your blood pink? Because everyone here takes too much Pepto-Bismol.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence Leon tried to get rid of. It's the thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right? Yep, and in front of the incinerator was... where is it? It says burnt shirt piece.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
Actually, that's just it. I don't think that had anything to do with its rating. I have far, far more violent games that I brought in from Japan that are 0D rated, not 0Z. So they were nowhere near an AO rating with this game.
As the killers stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
I mean, hell, Bayonetta's 0D, and that's got way more violence and blood.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
That facial expression.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right! There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Again, Burra, I don't think that's the case. If you've got an article to link for that, though, let me know. We'll give you a permit. As I said, I have stuff I have imported from Japan through their rating system that's far, far, far more violent than this that is not 0Z.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Leon will go all Kingdom Hearts on my ass? Meaning what? He'll suddenly get really clunky and have a terrible camera system? I'm not sure what you're implying, Steve. The bare remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it if you need to pay attention in order to figure out who's responsible. Oh, actually, that's an interesting question. I'm not really sure in this case. I mean, the where is obviously the incinerator. The how is also the incinerator. The when I don't know anything about. Well, let's go with the when. The time the shirt was destroyed. If we focus on that, the killer will become clear. Well, given that there's something no VO, I'm assuming it's not the right answer. What do you mean the time it was destroyed? Do you really have evidence that proves what time was destroyed? I don't think you do. Yeah, okay. So no VO for that. Well, let's go with the how. I mean, there was a lot of weird stuff that went on with actually getting the incinerator set up and on.
We should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash.
He gets very spiky.
Interesting.
Took him a moment. No, that's wrong. There's another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. That's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. I'm guessing... Okay, they don't really cover this. They cover that he's a baseball player, but I'm guessing he's got a hell of a pitching arm, too. Crystal ball, pitched, etc., etc. He goes Super Saiyan. I like that. He turns into a hedgehog. He's a puffer fish. Leon's a puffer fish. Alright, so we know he can pitch the fucking crystal ball, which is what I said was done.
Trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
That's
So
correct.
the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
Get to it?
And you'd
Yeah.
have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
Super Saiyan Sonic. Well, they actually said he's a pitcher? I don't remember that coming up. And the only
think
picture
I
they
know
ever
how
showed was
someone
the,
could dispose of the
him batting.
evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
My question is how the hell he managed to throw his shirt into the incinerator over that distance. That's impressive.
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
Killer had to use the... yeah. Divine. He divined the incinerator on.
I got it.
Crumple up. You have to crumple it up really small, and shirts tend to just pop out the second you throw them.
Gap in the gate.
Unless the art just doesn't clearly show how far the incinerator is from the gate, which is very likely. Art and design don't typically tend to line up all that well.
All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Going through that sort of gap in the gate?
Also, something I called earlier, the way they draw the gate, I don't think the gaps are really wide enough to actually fit something like that. But again, art and design not in alignment.
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
30 feet. Yeah, throwing a shirt 30 feet? I have no fucking idea how you would accomplish that. Very strange. Quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge.
Yeah.
Was because the killer
Actually,
was able to hit
Mom,
the
mind getting the
switch
permit on that? I'd
without
like to actually see
opening
that.
the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
He should throw a wet shirt 30 feet soaked in blood. True, though we didn't find any blood in there, but true.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, The incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wow, drastically different Monokuma, in the form of a man missing half of his skin. Damn, sounds like the original game was way darker. That's pretty cool. I'll have to fully read that later.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
Okay, good. They're actually going to answer this. Thank you. If they just glossed over this, I would have been so pissed. Actually, Lee, they've already covered the rules for accomplices, and Monokuma has confirmed there are no accomplices in this particular case.
The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Yeah, unless you were like the ultimate pitcher.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Not even much of a challenge because they're the ultimate baseball star.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly
Still doesn't
clear.
answer how he got the shirt in there, damn it!
And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed.
I think we met Monokuma's original design when we played Corpse Party, just FYI.
Now here's what happened.
Closing argument's about to begin. Okay, so what's closing argument? Every case is one last element to bring the class trial to an end. That is the closing argument. No, I know he's the ultimate baseball star, Reef. My point is, how do you get a shirt 30 feet into an incinerator? Balled up shirt is not going to stay balled up. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. Okay, that's different. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the X button, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Good luck and how... Oh, that's weird. Alright. Oh god, what? Oh shit, of course, manga style, so it's here. Where's... Okay, so I guess we're gonna start with the person coming in. She attacks the person. Backs them up. They grab that. Actually, hang on. Okay, well, still sheathed at this point. That's really creepy looking. Alright, cornered her at the bathroom. She runs in, they can't get in. They work over the door, come in, stab her to death. Actually, I wonder if this... No, she hasn't been stabbed yet, so she's not going to be writing. Okay, that's obviously the incinerator. Okay, dude cleaned up after himself. I like the art style of this. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, tied in a knot. Nice. Alright, throws it in. Oh wait, hang on. That'll be left behind here. Where's the throw? There's the throw. That is a really cool style.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back.
Alright. That's really cool.
Last night,
Okay.
the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room.
Damn, that is really cool.
From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Yep, right to left.
But
Dig
then
the music.
something happened that she wasn't prepared for.
Killer is confirmed, Gollum. Oh, Smeagol is the killer. But no, it's not.
They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
Yeah, we dropped it to the easiest difficulty for the purposes of actually getting through the game, because the difficulty part of it,
During the
normally I
struggle,
play on the highest difficulty
a
for
strike
most
from the
things,
sword
but
broke Sayaka's right wrist.
everyone told me there's really not any point in this for doing it.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself
I was wondering why I was being yelled at for a moment, that delay.
panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I'd told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife,
Yeah, it kind of looks like
stabbed
Leon there.
Sayaka.
I don't really care about the difficulty.
What strength
This is a
she
game I
had
just want to get
remaining,
through.
Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood.
I mean, points to Leon for actually thinking to use the lint brush.
Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
Yeah, Leon... Yeah, I'm guessing the attack pushed Leon over the edge. Everyone was in a really bad state at that point. He probably had no intention of doing anything.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Went from liking Sayaka to hating her? Hey, I just gained a whole lot more respect for her. It was a good plan.
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief.
Objection, that's speculation.
But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
We're in space now. Oh, Leon.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Poor guy.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Yep, I object to all of it.
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence?
Yeah, there's no failed attempts to kill people don't count against you. And you specifically said that killing each other was absolutely within the rules. I have the evidence? Oh god. Too many fucking minigames. Seriously, get on with the story. Sometimes during a class trial, your opponents simply won't want to hear what you have to say. This happens, you'll engage them in a head-to-head battle. I like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB BT dubs. Destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Oh my god, I was gonna say, it looks like fucking DDR or something. No, it is a goddamn rhythm game! Fucking Christ. File this under shit I don't need. Match your button presses with each tempo markers and move across the screen and reach the center. You also tap the bottom right section of the screen. Okay, bottom right. Tap and press the X button to lock onto opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the triangle button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Also destroy the statement by tapping the screen. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. I played Osutakayo Endan, which is the Japanese much better version of Elite Beat Agents. Fucking great, but still, I'm not interested in a rhythm game right now. Yeah, pretty much, Leah. I'm not drunk enough to put up with this shit. I'm enjoying the game, but now it's trying to give me reasons not to. Do this consecutively, you'll start a combo, keep this going, and you'll initiate a tempo up. Flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. Tempo changes, so does the time if you're hitting each button or tapping the screen. So watch out, blah blah blah. Don't fucking care, seriously, not even a little bit. Deal enough damage to your opponent, their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press triangle to shoot down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Or you can tap the screen. If you hit the statement fast enough, and you'll become victorious. I'm so not interested in doing this right now. Just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, you run out of time, you fail. Blah,
when the killer
blah.
removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Really, Ravnica? Did you see the video that I sent out yesterday for the rhythm battle for the end of Dragon Guard 3? Oh, we know it was the screwdriver from their own toolkit.
You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid!
I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. It's the fucking toolkit! I don't need to do this shit!
Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Okay, I don't get what I'm supposed to be doing.
Not a chance! It wasn't me!
Oh, okay.
Stupid!
I really don't get what I'm supposed to be doing.
You lie! Stop talking!
I can't tell what time I'm supposed to be doing for this.
Where's your proof?
Apparently I'm doing it correctly?
Not a chance! Stupid!
I don't know which ones I'm supposed to be, like, pressing.
You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie!
Okay, well, pressing it doesn't seem to be doing anymore now.
Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! Stupid!
Okay, this is amazingly dumb.
You lie!
I have no idea what... Yeah, I was pressing them to the beat. I have no idea what the fuck was even just happening. That just killed my fucking enjoyment of the game. Like, completely stone dead. That is so fucking stupid. How was that tutorial? Total shit. I said I could tap the screen. I was tapping the screen. And it was comboing up. So I have no idea what the hell it's doing because it said the combo number was going up.
Is this really?
So do I have to like rerun this entire thing? Okay, thank God not.
I refuse to give up yet.
Way to go, game. You killed my enjoyment completely.
When the killer removed the screws from the door instead,
I refuse to acknowledge you.
Hold
You're
X rather than
stupid.
tap it? See, no one even seems to fucking know what you have to press.
Stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
God, it pisses me off because I know what evidence we're looking for, too.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid.
Okay, okay.
You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
That is really fucking weird and stupid. Like, I would toss the fucking game at this point normally.
The screws on the
That is
bathroom
so
doorknob were
incredibly dumb.
removed.
Keep that minigame shit out of my fucking games.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove that.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
Thank you, you fucking retards. We called that already.
Must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got
Second game's worse for minigames? Oh, there's your reason for me not to play it.
Assumes there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then
Bonus points if Leon actually stole someone else's toolkit.
The screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where...
Hey, Legion, how you been?
And let me say this right now. I lost it.
Yes,
isn't an
Legion.
excuse
He
at
is
this
kind of
point.
correct. Leon is right. They are very stupid.
Stupid.
Oh god, poor Leon. That fucking face.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Oh, nice, Legion. Congrats. Oh, that's a bunch of coins. I like the alliteration. Dubious dialogue versus moronic minigames.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
I vote for Marco.
Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I was gonna say, I'm assuming it's not actually gonna have me vote at this point. Nanako, true killer. Clearly, she's behind Monokuma. Looks like you got it right on the money. Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada. Aww, bye guy.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Poor guy, and it's self-defense to boot. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But...
Nanakuma,
You son of a bitch!
the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
Yeah, to be fair, he kind of really did get put in that position.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was a complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey! Come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. And the decision we made was right after all. When I think about it, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, and that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me, but even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. You have been voted the weakest link. Goodbye. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. And now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
Can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. Awkward Steve, long time no see. How you been, man? Toya would accept his death? Yes, he would. I'm glad it was you that judged me, he would say. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka.
I...
Did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. You know, like producers and stuff. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So, when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
seriously, no one else is going to be as good as scapegoat. Have a good night, Casper. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Alright, back to Danakuma. I'm not sure if you were trying to spell chef or sheriff, Aqua Steve. But it's good to see you. Boy howdy. The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she's descended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew.
I understand. Really, I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. Oh, goody. Now I'm gonna get turned into Swiss cheese. Why is it Don Vito? Because I can't do his voice. It's so high-pitched. So we opted to just do Don Wool. But
That's enough.
as angry as I was, Kyoko lashed onto my arm without hesitation. Say hello to my little friend. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make your enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Have a good lurk, Legion. Damn it!
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Oh, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial... Hey, Prisma Balloons, how are you? The blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment on this, the day of your reckoning.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. And you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing. You chose not to. It's not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder.
So, that's why...
He was kind of in a position where, I mean, couldn't really leave her alive at that point. Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh,
Are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him. If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there is nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it is people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up! Okay, well, anyway, more importantly,
Grills, chills,
let us hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment.
I'm begging you! Please,
Exactly, Burrow.
don't
He's
do this.
kind of in a position where he has no choice but to continue through at this point.
Hey, Come on now.
Randomly switching between the two monochrome voices. I don't know how to do his other voice. I don't even know how I did it earlier. I only apparently know how to say it when referencing flagpoles. It's up! Your flagpole! Your flagpole is up! No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it. No, can't do it.
Please!
Oh god, that face.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Oh god.
No, 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 no!
Oh god. Oh, is this gonna be appropriate to the Ultimate Baseball Star?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Have a good night, Tom. Alright, what do we got? Interesting. Oh my. Oh, you poor son of a bitch. The 1,000 blow. Oh, you poor son of a bitch. Wow. Dude. Not brutal in quite the way I expected. It's just very unfortunate. Man, I'm sorry, Leon. I liked you, dude. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Apparently that's the other thing we call it. My adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What's going on?
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. That's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful, secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, dark, awful, secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think that is possible. I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together. You piece of shit, I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened? Happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, You can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You are to blame. Of course, we can't cut free of the outside world being trapped in this insane place. I hope you die. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, is it not so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Oh, Splatoon map update today? New map? Anyway, let's get to the Blackened's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
hey,
You say everyone. Who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. Oh god, the next time I play Splatoon on a map with pink ink, I hope it's I hope it's my side that's pink. Spread the blood everywhere. I left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, he stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. Scared of being beaten to death by baseballs. Scared of that fucking face Kiyotaka's making. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. It was in that moment.
just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? Oh god, is this the one I think it is, Lee? What the fuck? It's not what I thought it was, but it is kind of awesome. What in the hell? She moved in closer and whispered in my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Hey, Great Imperial Czar, how are you doing? Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who'd killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? That's... I could never do that. No. I'm gonna carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry the memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, it's because I'm psychic.
What?
Fucking knew it. Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Surviving students? 12. That went down fast. I told you, I can call. I can call writery writing.